Alrighty, what's up? So let's get into the trade of the day of May 21st, 2026. We got took two trades today. Took this long on MES and this short right after on MES. Alright, so let's get into it. So on the higher time frame, on the 4-hour time frame specifically, we have been in an uptrend for the past month. And that's just my daily bias, right? But I'm also not opposed to taking shorts just because this previous week we were bearish and we started respecting bearish gaps and disrespecting bullish this week. So I'm not opposed to shorts, but I'm also not opposed to longs, right? So it's kind of neutral for me. But my general idea is I want to see price continue higher, just because the way uptrends work is we'll have an uptrend and then we'll have this pullback, big move, pullback, big move, pullback, and that's kind of what happens a lot. So I'm more than likely going to be taking longs. But yeah, so that's my daily bias, and then my next step is to look for my key levels, right? There wasn't much today except for 2 or 3 things. So there was this hourly gap that got formed during pre-market, which was my shorts key level that I wanted to see get hit, and we also marked out Asia lows and London highs. So those are my 3 key levels. I'm sure there was more that I didn't see, but those are my 3 for the day. Let's go to the 1 minute, look at market open. Alright, so when market opened here after this dotted line at 9:30, we displaced lower, entering Asia lows, creating an SMT because NASDAQ didn't take out these lows. And I was originally trading NASDAQ, and I saw this on MES. We swept out Asia lows, and my second step is to see my confirmation confluence, which is my inverse fair value gap. There technically was one here, but I didn't take it just because it's a tiny 1 minute fair value gap, and we're also like right at market open, which I don't really like taking trades exactly at market open. So I waited for a better one. Nothing here, no inverses, and we took this 1 minute inverse. We got the candlestick closure, targeted this 1 hour unfilled fair value gap, and we hit take profit in these 5 minutes. And there was no higher time frame inversion. Like on the 3 minute, I could show you there was no inverse on the 3 minute, and there also wasn't anything on the 5 minute. So I took the highest time frame available, which was the 1 minute inverse, as my confirmation confluence. So that was the first trade of the day. We took a long, and also this isn't like an ICT based confluence, but I was kind of looking at it. It's more like a resistance zone. We see these wicks here always rejecting this general area. So I know that price is more than likely going to reject off of it again, because these wicks are like prices coming down and then rejecting off of it, coming down, rejecting off of it. So it's not like a major confluence, but I just kind of marked it out. And then my second trade was sometime in about 10-15 minutes right after my first trade. When we swept out this hourly gap, we had a 1 minute, or no, we had a 3 minute inverse that I took. So like I said, I wasn't opposed to shorts today just because market kind of has been in a downtrend for the past 3-4 days, right? So there's a few 1 minute inverses. I think here I could have taken this, but it wasn't the highest time frame available for the inverse fair value gap. You want to be using the highest time frame, whether it's the 5 minute, 3 minute, or the 1 minute. On the 3 minute, we could see that as soon as price crossed this fair value gap, we formed a tinier or smaller 3 minute fair value gap on the bullish. And we disrespected it in the next 3 candlesticks on this candlestick closure. I took shorts there, and I entered off that 3 minute inverse. And my take profit level, I like to place my take profit at high probability areas of where price wants to go. The only thing is that I targeted these Asia lows, but they were already swept, right? But the only thing was I targeted them because NASDAQ hadn't swept them out yet. So these Asia lows were still pretty strong. It's a strong area because NASDAQ never took out this Asia low. So I had a feeling that price, especially with these inverses off of these hourly fair value gap, I wanted to see price come down to this Asia low on NASDAQ. And if NASDAQ's going down, then what is ES doing? It's doing the exact same thing because the markets are correlated. So I took this on ES. I could have taken it on NASDAQ. I probably should have taken it on NASDAQ, but I took it on ES. And yeah, that was the way it played out. It played out in, I think, 9 minutes, I want to say. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 9 minutes. And those are my 2 trades of the day. My day's over at 10:18. I don't care what price does after. And yeah, those are my 2 trades, long and a short. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Peace.